He opened his laptop calmly. I spoke with a trembling voice, telling one by one the dreadful things that had happened. How my son lured me with the outing to see the leaves, how he left me standing on the shoulder of a highway. Your son's name, his number. I handed over my phone. The detective asked about his workplace and home address. And even my daughter-in-law's name. I will take responsibility for finding him and making contact, he said with a reassuring nod. Then what should I do for tonight? I asked carefully. He thought for a moment and made a call. This is Bae Do-yeon. Can we arrange temporary protection for an elderly person? He finished the short call. 10 minutes later, a young woman came through the door. Hello, mother. I am Choi Da-hoon, a counselor from the Elder Protection Agency. The detective said she would help me for the time being. Come with me, mother. I will take you to a place where you can sleep safely tonight. Her warm hand in mine was comforting. We drove about 30 minutes and stopped before an old, 3-story building. This is a temporary shelter, she said. Elders who have faced sudden hardship stay here for a while. How long will I be here for now? While legal procedures move forward, you will receive support and prepare your next step. Inside, the corridors were bare, and from the second floor, I heard the hum of people living together. We climbed the stairs and stopped before a door marked room for 4. Inside were 2 old bunk beds placed close together. This will be your spot, she said, pointing to the bed in the corner. Thank you, I bowed. After she left, I sat on the edge of the bed. The unfamiliar blanket had a scent that was not mine. The door opened and 3 older women came in. Oh my, someone new. One of them spoke to me. I bowed my head again. I am Choi Chun-dok. This is Park Young-ya. That is Han Mal-soon. Tisk, tisk. I can see you have suffered. Children hit us from behind, that is how many of us came here, said Young-ya with a deep sigh. I told them the unbelievable story of the day. I could not stop crying as I spoke. What beasts, Chun-dok muttered, patting my back, angry on my behalf. Many here were struck down by their own children, and ended up in this place. Young-ya nodded. Night came. The light was off, but I could not sleep. Each time I closed my eyes, I saw the faces of Yoon-ae and Yoon-ho. Around 4 in the morning, I rose quietly to use the bathroom. At the end of the stairs, I saw a closed door marked rooftop. As if bewitched, I opened it and climbed up. The night air cut my face like a blade. I walked to the railing and looked down. The ground seemed far away. If I jumped, would this terrible pain end? I put my hands on the rail, and a cold voice spoke behind me. Trying to die. I turned with a jolt. A woman in her late 60s stood there with a cigarette in her mouth, staring. Who are you? I am Park Young-ya. I live on the 1st floor. I know by your face what you are thinking. She ground out the cigarette. No, I just came for air. Do not lie. I stood in that spot 5 years ago and thought the same thing. 5 years ago, yes. I wanted to end it too. I lived with a man who beat me my whole life. He gambled away everything. Then he died of illness, and I thought I was free at last. But my children blamed me. Why did you not stop him? They called me a partner in his sins. I quit drinking and came here. Her voice grew low. I could not answer. I was about to jump, but a thought came. I can die later, but why die now and let it be a dog's death? Let me try living once. That thought saved me. She looked straight at me. Grandmother, you can die later. For now, live with me. Please. She put her hand on my shoulder. Days passed. One afternoon, Detective Bae came to the shelter. They are not answering, he said, troubled. Did you go to the house? I did. It seems they have moved. Neighbors say they packed and left in the night 3 days ago. What, they moved? And there is something else. Please be strong. He took out a thick envelope. I pulled the official registry for the house you bought. 3 years ago the ownership was changed to your daughter-in-law's name. 3 years ago? What do you mean the house is under my name? My voice bleated like a goat. Did you ever sign a gift transfer to your daughter-in-law? Do you remember stamping or signing anything? No, never. I know nothing about that. Then there is a serious problem. No one can change the title without your agreement. We will need to examine the papers. He looked grave. There is also a recent Jaeon's contract. The deposit is 12 million won. He handed me the documents, but the letters swam and blurred. Eun-jeong, wake up. This cannot be ignored. It is fraud. You must fight in court. Young-ya gripped my hand. But how can I go to court against my own son and daughter-in-law? How can a child do this to his mother that is no child, that is an enemy? Stop crying, and at least take the free legal consultation. Decide after. I nodded. That night I told her my entire life. How I bought the house with the blood money I had saved, how I paid my son's 80 million won debt. All that, and still they treat you like this. Those insects, she shook her head in disbelief. I lay on the old bed and stared at the stained ceiling. What will happen tomorrow? Must I really put my son before a judge? A month went by. I grew used to shelter life. And opened my heart to the women in my room. One afternoon, Counselor Choi Da-eun came. Mother, how about living independently? She smiled and showed me the papers. Independent, how the basic living subsidy has been approved. You will receive about 500,000 won each month, she said. That much really? With that, you can rent a small cozy room. She pointed out the forms and explained carefully. That evening Young-ya came to my room. I found a perfect room. The deposit is 1,300,000 won. It is just right for two of us. She squeezed my hands. My heart beat fast. Young-ya, can I do it? I do not want only a room. I want a space where I can earn with my hands. I want to make pretty things and teach. A workshop. That is a wonderful goal, said Yoon-ji-eun, opening her laptop. I will write a proper business plan. At last we finished the plan that held our dream. And with trembling hands I submitted the application. A month of waiting dried my blood. One afternoon the call finally came. Is this Elder Han Eun-jeong? This is the Social Enterprise Support Foundation. Yes. You have passed the first document screening. Congratulations. Truly I passed, I screamed without meaning to. The second interview is in 2 weeks. We will text the details. Thank you so much. I ran to Young-ya. We passed, the two of us hugged and hopped like children. For 2 weeks, under Ji-eun's meticulous coaching, I prepared. Louder voice, straight back, confidence. All right. I practiced my presentation hundreds of times in front of a mirror. The interview day dawned. I wore my cleanest clothes from the wardrobe. Young-ya carefully combed my hair. Do not lose heart. You will do well. Do not worry. I will be back. 5 judges stared sharply when I entered. Elder Han Eun-jeong, please sit. I sat with stiff legs that shook like a reed. Begin your plan presentation, please. I began slowly. My name is Han Eun-jeong. I am 72. Only a year ago, I was abandoned by my son and daughter-in-law. They left me alone on a dark highway shoulder. I did not give up. I met good people, learned to choose for myself. And now I am preparing a small business in my name. I want to help other elders who suffer as I did. I want to build a warm place where we can work together. Laugh, and share, and give them new hope. When I finished, a woman on the right raised her hand. Thank you. One question. You are not young. Can you truly lead and take responsibility for this to the end? It pierced my chest. I drew breath. The days ahead are more precious to me than all my past. Each day is a gift and a miracle. That is why I can do this with more urgency and effort than anyone. The judges exchanged glances and nodded. Thank you. I bowed deeply and left the room. A week passed while I checked my phone dozens of times a day. Do not worry. Good news will come, said Young-ya, patting my shoulder. That afternoon the call came. Elder Han Eun-jeong, you have been selected. Congratulations. Me, truly me, yes. We will send documents about funding and space support by text. Thank you so much. I hugged Young-ya and wept and laughed. A week later we signed a lease for a small ground floor shop of 15 pyong. This is our workshop now, she said, looking around in wonder. Yes, the dream is real. Kim Tae-eun and Yoon-ji-eun came every weekend and helped as if it were their own shop. Shall we paint this wall a soft chick yellow? That would be lovely. Bright and cheerful is best. We rolled paint together. Mr. Park brought sturdy second-hand desks and chairs on his truck. Please take these as my contribution. How can I repay your kindness? I almost cried. Word spread and a local newspaper came to interview us. After the article ran, people in the neighborhood grew curious. Opening day arrived. We hung a small banner and cut a ribbon, nothing fancy. About 30 people, including many elders, came to celebrate. My, your hands are so skilled. I want to learn this. Please do. I will open a beginner class for free. Come anytime. For free, truly yes. Come next Tuesday at 2. 5 people signed up on the spot. On the first day I was so nervous my heart felt like it would pop out. Hold the needle like this, I said, guiding each hand gently. Is this right? Yes, perfect. You are very good. The eyes of the learner sparkled like a girl's. I never imagined I could learn something new at my age. Seeing her delight, I felt proud too.